Hello YouTube, here we are again in Macon, Detroit, and we are always looking for songs that sound pretty good and you can play them in your church as a high beginner or intermediate player. Now if you haven't already, go back, look through the channel and find the video that says you can play in church. That way I can take you through the theoretical explanations. These are just song examples. I forgot how many I have up already, but there are lots of them. This one is another pretty song. We're actually going to go into the simplest of keys, the key of C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Look right up here. Catch those both note names and numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. There's only a few chords in this song. It starts on the 1 chord like a lot of songs do. Take me to the King. Now I'm playing a C triad in my right hand. Let's try it jazzy. Perfectly fine. I just threw that B in as a major 7. Matter of fact, I think I prefer that. But if you're a beginner, you would play this. Now, we're going to transition to... So, we went from a C major to a C dominant chord. It's a little bit old school. It's the way they used to do it in mom's days, grandma's days, when you're trying to go to the 4 chord. So let's just break down that progression. It happens to be in this song, so let's do it. Remember, songs are not just to be learned. The songs can teach us things. So we went from a C chord to a C dominant to F. So that's a route to get to the F chord. C chord, 1 chord, 1 dominant 7 to F, to the 4 chord. Now in other songs we know other routes to get to the 4 chords. For example, we can go 1 chord and we can do and we ended up at the same F chord. That time we did a 2, F chord 2, 5, to 2, F chord. But Tamla Man did it the old school way, till you take me to. Now when you get to this dominant chord, I typically throw this D in for flavor, but you don't have to. You can play this. It's a C dominant. Because I have the C's in my left hand, I can go here. So if you're a little bit more intermediate, throw D in. If you're a beginner, just go here, and then this is your next one. Don't even need that C. You can leave it out, put it in, or you can go to a C dominant 9. Either way, that's a passing chord that gets me to the 4 chord. This is a nice voicing. It's a root, 5th, 9th, 3rd, 5th melody. A little bit, this is for you intermediate folks. For you beginners, stay on the roots and just play this. It's like it's A minor over F. Melody drops down. This is a diminished chord. Spooky, cartoonish. And if you play gospel, you have to know these diminished chords. I have a whole video exclusively devoted to playing diminished chords. Search the channel, you'll find it. That diminished chord steps you up to back to where you started from. So this sounds even gospel. And that is the whole verse. What, 1, 2, 3, 4 chords maybe? So let's do that part again. Let's do beginner style. Okay, so there are 2 additional chords that we have to get under our fingers, and then we have this whole song. Let's take it up an octave. Truth is I'm tired. That's an A minor chord. So I have this voiced more for you intermediates. You beginners play this. So the difference between beginner and intermediate oftentimes is just one extra note you're thrown in. One note can make a big difference. So truth is I'm tired is an A minor chord, so we're going to the 6th chord. And then a little more melody. Oh, sorry. Let's do that again. Now we call this, you can call this a lot of things. We call this a C add 2, right? And this is the 2nd. This D right here is the 2nd. There's the 5th, and there's the melody. And then it just goes back and forth between those. I'm trying to pray, but where are you? I'm all churched out. And I'm hurt and abused. Now that's another way to get to the 4 chords. So that little, so that's a G chord. I can't fake what's left to do. That's this. So we have a G chord, that's the 5 over a 7. And then we have a C chord. So now I have a C over E because the E is setting up a F chord. So there's 3 little parts to this song. The first part is Take Me to the King. We already went over that part. minor and the C2 chord back and forth. Now when you get to this part, you got this G over B to C. That's the C over E heading for the F chord. Nothing but triads. Easy song, and I select these songs to encourage you beginners to put this piece together, put that piece together. Now let's see if we can put the whole thing together. Take me to the King. Now, again, before I get into playing the whole thing, I always say this in my videos. If you don't know what this song is trying to convey, you won't be able to do it justice, even as a beginner, intermediate, or advanced, to tell you the truth. So this is a solemn, almost a moaning, wailing kind of song. So treat it as such. Yeah. Trying to pray, but where are you? I'm all churched out. Now, when you get here, you got a choice. You can go back to the Take Me to the King part, or you can go back to the verse part again. But that's the whole song, Take Me to the King. And again, I've demonstrated this using mostly just simple triads. Style it the way you like to. One more time, I'm going to take the rhythm away, and so you can look up here and catch these chords. One chord. One dominant chord. Four chord. Seven diminished. And you could play this verse down here, but I don't like it. I like it up here better. And I would suggest using this voicing or this voicing. And because the voice leading is easy, all you got to do is lift this A up and move this E to a D, and you have this chordal voicing, which sounds delicious. That's a nice voicing. That's a modern. That voicing is in fourths, back and forth. Now, when you're ready to get out of that, you got this. Do that again slower. So you got a G over B to C again. Now you got C over E, and you got F. Oh, that's a, and and you're back at the top. Now, when we talked about flowing, we found a voicing in other songs that we put our roots on our left hand on the roots. We found the fifth, right? And we played that voicing. We've done it in pretty much every song example we had. So you're picking up this voicing in a lot of different keys. Now you're just flowing. Somebody's talking, somebody's crying. You just flow with this. You can take it up an octave. The right hand can stay the same and the left hand can move to like the 4 chord. So when you flow like this, you're ready. If the song breaks out, no problem. If it doesn't break out, then you just wind it on down to nothing, right? Last thing I'll say on this song is if the choir's singing or somebody else is singing, I taught you this song as if you were playing the melody. But if somebody's singing it, you don't have to do that. Take me to the King. I don't know what to do. So you go with the voicings that you know. So it's the same chorus, it's just I ignored the melody because I can't sing, but a lot of people can. Same with the verse. Truth is, I'm tired. See, now I don't have to worry about the melody, so I can find other A minor voicings that I know. Do it all kind of ways. So where are you getting these voicings from? Well, go through my beginner intermediate series and you too will have every last one of these voicings. C2, A minor. Ooh, that's a nice one. Now, I hope you recognize that this voicing and this voicing are the same, just inversions of each other. Over A bass. And then the only thing left to do is this part. This time I voiced it a little bit differently, so I went G. Last time I went here. This time I took this inversion. I went G. Now let's find another F chord. That's where we're going. Wow, sweet. Take me to the King. I don't know what to bring. My heart's torn in pieces. It's my offering. I hope that helps somebody out. It's a beautiful song. A, it's recognizable. B, it's not that hard to play. you certainly can capture this song, work on it a little bit in your practice room, and then take it to church and be a blessing to someone. All right, Mike in Detroit, checking out. Talk to you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.